How are we? The El Clasico is here. Can you see me? Can you hear me okay, guys? Let me know down below. And today it is Blackpool against Fleetwood at Bloomfield Road. I cannot wait for it. It's going to be a cracker. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay, guys. Can you hear me nice and clearly? Just put it in the comments so then I know. I can't wait for today's game. And how I'd love it if we beat them, as Kevin Keegan once said. And loads of you already in the chat. We've got 20 of you in. If you could like the stream as you're joining, that would be appreciated. And, well, loads of comments. We've been embargoed with it. Hello, Harry. Score predictions, 1-1. Vassell for Fleetwood. Ooh. Kai or Vassell. No, Kai or Yates for Blackpool. Perfect. Come on, the pool, says a viewer of the channel. Great. Hi. Perfect. Scott, Blackpool are in good form right now. There's 30 people in the chat. Blackpool are in very good form right now. They're in good settle. They don't score loads of goals, but they don't concede either. And we have got both sets of teams coming your way. We'll go through that in about 5 or 6 minutes. And let me know who you support down below and who you want to win this football match. If you're new to the channel, please like, please subscribe, hit notifications. We've got so much content for you guys this weekend. We've had a preview. We've had the stream. We've got a reaction straight after the game. 5:30. If we lose, it'll be out. If we draw, it'll be out. If we win, it'll be out. Put it that way. And then we've got the best of my reactions. So I've just got to make notes. I've actually got to find a pen so then I can make note of every moment. 3-1 Blackpool. Oh, no, not again. Blackpool are in good form, and I always say it's a bigger game for us than it is for Blackpool. However, today it is a bigger game for Blackpool than it is for Fleetwood because Blackpool are chasing promotion. They are chasing top 6. They've got loads of games in hand. They've got 10 games at home left. They should be in the top 6 at current with points per game. They are in the top 6, 1.6 points per game. They're a good side. They bought well in January. They didn't spend a lot, but they bought very well, very shrewdly from League Two, like Jerry Yates, CJ Hamilton, who's a very good player. So I'd expect Blackpool to be in and around the playoffs. So hopefully today Fleetwood can go to Bloomfield Road and cause an upset. And we will be also watching Portsmouth against Salford. So we'll have Fleetwood on an iFollow, Salford against Portsmouth on an iFollow. So I love it, Dan. Joey, I love it. 3-1 Blackpool. Keep your score predictions going, guys. In about 4 minutes, we'll go through both lineups. Fleetwood apparently are letting go rid of Paddy Madden on loan to Stockport, I've heard. So, but he is on the bench today. We'll go through the lineups in a minute. We've got them all and in position order. I subscribe just for you. Thank you very much. We're trying to hit 5,100 by the end of this weekend. We've got a lot of content coming in the next 24 hours. So make sure you do get subscribed and hit that like button. It would be massively appreciated. And Blackpool fans, do you think you'll beat Fleetwood this weekend? Fleetwood fans, are you confident? Blackpool are on course to beat Fleetwood for the 5th time in a row at Bloomfield Road. It's a beautiful day on the Foul Coast. The wind is very high, and I'm not going to make excuses already, but the wind could define today's game because it's about 30-mile-an-hour winds. I was out running at 10, 11 a.m. this morning, running in it, and it wasn't nice. So it could determine the way this tide goes. I know that sounds crazy, but it really could. So Blackpool have got a lot of home games left. The pitch does look like a carpet, really. And yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of tweets will come back to haunt me come the weekend, come 5 o'clock if Blackpool were to beat us. But I'd love it if we could go there and get a win. But I'd say Blackpool are favourites. They're a good side with some good players. And we're going to get onto their team lineup now. And we've got it all through you guys at home. And again, it's going to be a very close affair this weekend. Let me know your prediction. Let me know your opinions on the team lineup, guys. For both teams, and your Blackpool lineup, if you're a Blackpool fan. In goal, Chris Maxwell, the former Fleetwood goalkeeper. Keep an eye out for Fleetwood and Blackpool players that have played for both, because that could come relevant at half-time. Ollie Turton, Dan Ballard, on loan from Arsenal, has had a very good season at the back. James Husband, left centre-half, also had a time at Fleetwood. And Luke Garbutt, who, says Carlo Angelotti, in the summer, he's had spells at Oxford United in League One. And midfield 4, Kenny Dougal, he still gives me nightmares. The Great Wall of China. Kevin Stewart, the former Liverpool and Swansea, Liverpool and then you've got CJ Hamilton, who's just returning from injury. What a player he is. Very fast as lightning, some would say. And then you've got the likes of Sully Kaika, who scored in this fixture last year, a free kick that bent over Billy Quellen, who's now on loan at Bolton. And the front two, Ellis Sims and Jerry Yates. A very good front two for the Seaside is Jerry Yates, 12 goals this season, 14 in all competitions. He is looking to add to that tally this afternoon. He's one striker that will run himself ragged into the ground for you. Yeah, he's had spells at Carlisle United, he was at Rotherham, and also had a very good spell last year with Swindon, getting them promoted. Him and Ian Doyle were on fire towards the end of last year. Where's the mush? Josh isn't on today. I'm hoping that I can get him on for next week, but I wanted to do this stream alone, but Josh will hopefully return if he likes next week. He's a good lad in a very talented future. Jerry Yates will grab a hat-trick. Bold prediction, that. 0-0 written all over it. Well, every time Fleetwood play Blackpool, they never perform, do they? So it's never good. It's never good. I'm just glad. Just put a thumbs up if you can see and hear me, okay, guys? That would be appreciated. We're going to go through the Fleetwood lineup in a minute. Yes, I have. We just talked about that. If he goes to Stockport County and winning the league, it's simple as that. He's League One level. And Stockport, I'm going to throw a bit of money at it to try and finally get up this year. But what a player. Who's going to be good to see him go. He's he's our best striker this year. Let him go in, him and Evans, in one season. Yeah, a big shout out to George, who's very unwell right now. He's in hospital, but he's getting better every single day. He normally is there every Blackpool game, getting all the Fleetwood fans going. And a big shout to George, who would love it there today. And hopefully for George, Fleetwood can return 3 points. Hiya, Ty, mate. You all right, pal? Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, make sure you're sensible. The rules are not set by Josh, they're set by me. So don't give him a hard time if he times you out or puts you in a block. And your Fleetwood Town lineup today, we've been waiting for it. And it is a very good one. Now, again, I put it in position order for you guys at home. And yeah, here we go. In your Fleetwood team, goal, Alex Cairns. Who else? Andrew Hill, Connolly, and Janai Dineshin at right centre-half. It looked, he did play there slightly against Shrewsbury. Burns at right wing back. He is back there in his natural position. It could always be 4-3-3 with Vassell out and left wing, but this is what I believe it to be. You never know with Graveston. You can always put a little bit of twist in the tail. Rossiter, Batty, and Finley in the midfield 3. No Callum Camps today. That is the surprise news. It could be a positive case, or it could be an injury, but hopefully that's not too bad. He has left players out the odd time this season, so hopefully he is all good this afternoon. And then the front two, Jed Garner and Kyle Vassell, both looking for a goal. I think that is where it be won and lost this afternoon. Vassell needs 2 or 3 chances to score. Yates needs 1. He's a clinical striker in League One. Please keep the comments coming, guys. We're about 4 minutes away from kickoff, and we're very much looking forward to taking you guys through this weekend's action. We've only got like 11 games of this season left. It's unbelievable how quick this season has gone. It's flown by, and I just hope that Fleetwood can get a win at Bloomfield Road on Saturday, the 13th of March. Likes of Swindon and Ipswich all coming up. So it's going to be a tough month for Town. I expect a tough game today. Okay, Noah. Thanks, mate. Good luck to Sunderland. Cheers for tuning in, Chris. Much appreciated as ever, my friend. Always appreciate you guys tuning in at home. Come on, boys. Let's win the final. Good luck to Portsmouth, who do play Salford in the Cup final. That reminds me, I'm going to have to put that on. The teams are about to come out. It's going to be a very good day. Very good game, hopefully. But hopefully we can come out winners. We've never turned up against Blackpool. We've always been poor. We've never laid a glove on them. They've always beaten us too easily. So hopefully that doesn't continue today. Hiya, Jordan. You should see Jordan later on in the stream. I think he'll come in if Blackpool beats us. If it's a draw, he might come in if Fleetwood beat us. I'm not too sure if he'll come in, but I'm sure you'll see him at some stage. And go and give his YouTuber a sub the edgy ones. Absolutely, mate. Let me know your score predictions. I'm going to go 1-1. In my heart, 1-1. In my head, 2-0 Blackpool. The pressure is on Blackpool. It's normally a bigger game for us than it is for them. They're chasing the playoffs. They've probably got the better team. They've got a very good lineup. They're unbeaten at home this year. They've only lost 3 games this season at home out of 13. And they were to Lincoln, Ipswich and Charlton. 3 sides that are in the top 8 or 9. Town are being led out by the captain, Callum Connolly, and Cairns will run to his goal. Remember, Simon Grayson used to manage Blackpool twice, and he did beat Fleetwood 3-1 last season. I'd love that if that was true, Chris. Prediction, Blackpool 2, Fleetwood Town 3. How I'd love that today. Love it, Ty. And Blackpool are led out. Orange, white shorts, tangerine socks. Actually, I shouldn't say orange, it's tangerine. I know a lot of Blackpool fans will get on me head for that. And the referee today being led out with 2 captains. Chris Maxwell for the hosts. He joined in January last year. See you soon, Dan. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it as ever. And again, Blackpool, Maxwell, Garbett, Husband, Ballard, Turton, Kai Stewart, Dougal, Hamilton, Sims and Yates. The bench, Embleton, Gabriel. And he won't let me tell you anymore because it's just gone off. But Fleetwood are going to get us underway in this game. Let me know your score predictions down below. Very much looking forward to this game, but dreading it because I know all the Blackpool fans will be on my backs when probably Blackpool beat us. We've got Salford on one screen. We've got Fleetwood on the other. What a perfect weekend of football we have got. The sun is shining and Fleetwood are going to get us underway at Bloomfield Road. Never seen Fleetwood win there. The players take the knee, tackling out racism. And hopefully the message is starting to be spread out. Hopefully, Katie, I just don't want to lose. I know, mate. I'm dreading it. 1-0 Fleetwood. Remember, guys, if you're new, please like and subscribe as Fleetwood get us underway and we'll knock it long to the Blackpool left back and Dougal will lose out to the Fleetwood man. He will strike from range. Finlay already. Remember, Fleetwood didn't have a shot on target against Blackpool last time out. And Fleetwood are getting in Blackpool's faces early. And Blackpool have started games very slow of late. Hill will command that box. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. Batty, ball in. Vassell into the box. Headed away. They've got it on this left wing. Burns now. Good ball in. Away again by Dan Ballard. He's a very good centre-half on loan from Arsenal. Signed until January, but then agreed a deal to extend his loan spell at the Seasiders. And having a very good season on loan. That's what you want from a Premier League player. As Fleetwood will try and knock it long and it'll go into the Blackpool man. And Ellie Sims is going to bring it away. And Blackpool will try and get it on this right-hand side. Ball in. Shot across, deflected. Good block away. And Janai Dineshian will clear that out. It's a good chance for Blackpool. Blackpool starting strong, trying to get in Fleetwood's faces early on. We'll knock it long to the cell. But again, Blackpool do have a very good team, remember, and it's going to be a tough game today. Blackpool are starting strong. They've got it out on this right-hand side again. Fleetwood will intercept that. And it's picked up by Sully Kai, the former Crystal Palace man. And then Blackpool will have it with Garbett. He will knock it along to Sims, and it'll go into the grasp of Alex Cairns, who's in yellow today, full yellow. He's been changing kit a lot of late, and he'll take it short. Remember, Blackpool won in the reserve fixture at 1-0, and Fleetwood did knock out Blackpool's kind of reserves in that Papa John's trophy. So long ball over the top that Luke Garbett will win the throw-in. He's going to be the man that takes the throw-in. Hi, Katie, all right? Come on, Fleetwood. Cheers, Jeff. Fleetwood will knock it long to Callum Connolly, who will launch it long. And he's going to be put out by Husband, the former Fleetwood man. And him on loan from Norwich. He did sign a full 3-year deal at the Seaside after his loan spell with the Cod Army. And Hill on this far side will take it. Welcome, Tyler, mate. Thanks for tuning in, pal. Long ball by Hill. Vassell will bring it down excellently, but he's giving it away to Kai. And Blackpool will launch it long to Ellie Sims, and Connolly will win a free kick against the Blackpool striker, who is also on loan from Everton. Both of them played together for the Everton under-23s. I really like Connolly, Katie. I think he's a superb player, superb leader, and hopefully has a good game today. Blackpool have always beaten Fleetwood at Bloomfield Road. It's never been any other result. I think 1-0 with a Nathan Pondo goal, 2-1 with 2 last-minute winners, and a 3-1, looking for a 5th consecutive win at Bloomfield Road today. It's Dougal will pick up the ball. The Great Wall of China into Kai. Dougal shields the ball well against Rossiter. And he'll go back into James Husband with a funny haircut, but he pulls it off, to be fair. Yates will drop and will give it into Stewart. And it's going to be Hamilton now, and Blackpool play back. Up the cards, hopefully, mate. Garbett now, and Blackpool will try and get it into Yates. Kai will win the header. Hill will launch it out, and the Blackpool man in Garbett will put it out for a throw. I sponsor him as a fan sponsor. So yeah, I've not met him yet because of everything that's going on. But come on the ball. Someone has just said, "Wow, welcome to the chat." Ballard now. Ollie Turton, will launch along to Ellie Sim. He's got the head into CJ Hamilton, the former Mansfield man, into the box. Hamilton, outside, inside, good block by Rossiter, and Blackpool will come again. Dangerous time for the Seaside. It's Kai ball back in. Hill away. Blackpool getting into Fleetwood's faces early on. It's now with Stewart, brought down well. And Fleetwood will launch this one long over the top. We'll try and get Kyle Vassell in. Husband will win the header. And it's going to be Finley intercepts, and Batty with a delightful ball. And Kyle Vassell is on this right-hand side. He's got a little bit of joy. We'll cut in on his left. Vassell. Nice Batty will give it on an overlap. Junaid Neshin will pull the ball in. Good block by the Blackpool fullback in Luke Garbett, and it'll go out for a throw into Fleetwood. Much better. The game started off lively. Blackpool having some good counter-attacks. Fleetwood getting at them straight away. And it's going to be a corner to the Cod Army. Ipswich go 1-0 up against in their game. So good to see that they're doing well. Danny Andrew will take this corner. 6 minutes gone here on the Fylde Coast. Fleetwood have never scored Fleetwood have only scored once against Blackpool first. That was Wes Burns 3 years ago. Andrew ball in on the keeper's threat. Will fall to Dan Batty 20 yards from goal. He'll play it simple into Andrew. Andrew will get the ball back in, deflected off the Blackpool man, and Maxwell will smother that. Fleetwood asking for a handball. The referee says no. Maxwell will launch it long, and he's done it really well. And Blackpool are in. CJ Hamilton, a nice little skin. He's got Yates as an over. Yet Hamilton probably does too much because he kept holding the ball. No, he hasn't. Both number 22s going against each other. Janai, Dineshian coming at the winner on that one. And Fleetwood will have a free kick just on halfway with Jed Garner, who holds the ball up really well. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Let me know your score predictions, guys. Please like the stream. It will be massively appreciated. And subscribe if you're new. 7 minutes in this. Hopefully, there'll be a few goals in this and not a 0-0. But no, my look, Blackpool will win it 1-0 or 2-1 or 3-2. But, you know, we've got to finally beat Blackpool. The record will have to end at some point. And hopefully that can be today. Hill is going to be over this. He's the deepest man in for town. It's going to be the right foot of Hill, who's found Burns excellently, but Burns' touch is awful, and it goes out for a throw into the seaside. It's 7.5 minutes gone. Blackpool 0, Fleetwood Town 0. The pitch is looking in great nick, to be fair. It's fair play for Blackpool, who've had trouble in recent months, but they've got it on well. Garbutt, Dougal now, the former Barnsley man, the number 12. He protects the ball so well. He just glides on it. It makes it look so easy. And that's what you want in a League One player. I don't think he's quite hit the height since the Fleetwood away game a few months ago. Luke Garbutt now for the Seasiders. Long ball over the top. He'll try and get in Kai and Hill over, who lets Kai know he's there, and he will head it out. It's about a yard away from the corner flag. But Blackpool will go long if they need, and that's what they've shown then. They launch it long over the top. I thought Fleetwood were the only long ball team at Grayson, but Blackpool is showing that they can still play long ball as well. And Garbutt will have a throw in, and Fleetwood need to be switched on here and be careful. Good runners by Kai. Garbutt now. It's a good ball in from the left foot. A header on, glanced on. He doesn't reach anyone. And Blackpool will come again. CJ Hamilton for the Seasiders. The former Mansfield man. Joined the Seasiders in the summer. Good ball in. It's yacked in. Ellis Sims will bring it down, asking for a handball. Hill. And he was clattering it out. That's already 2 handballs asked for both teams. None have got it. Kai now. Dancing feet. A bit of confidence about that man right now. We'll go up against United Nation. Has pulled it back. Hit from the edge of the box. Launched in. What a save, Cairnsey. It comes into Jerry Yates. Yates gets a small touch on it. And it's a tame one, really. Cairns has to make it, but he gets down well. It's a good save from the Yorkshireman. He made a fantastic save the other day. He just made another one there. But Blackpool again up in the tempo. Kai. Dancing feet. The Nation can't get near him. Kai left, leaves him really. And it comes to that Blackpool man in. Luke Garbutt gets it on. Jerry Yates should do better. It's a good header on. Good save by Cairns. Met at the near post. Nearly 10 minutes in. Blackpool the better side so far. Fleetwood not really got into this. Absolutely, Jamie. You can't deal with that. Cheers to your comments, guys. I appreciate it. I will read them as we go along through the day. Salford Portsmouth still 0-0 at Wembley. The ground would have been, Blackpool are well supported at home, and I think one of Blackpool's highest, I think maybe joint highest or second highest, came against Fleetwood last year in December. So it would have been a good occasion for all, and I think the ground would have been, nearly a sellout, really. I know Blackpool fans don't like to call it a derby, but it is a derby. It's 2 sides that are very close on the map. It's a derby. It might not be a rivalry, but it's a derby. As Connolly will lunch song. Hi, Turbotic. You're right, mate. Hope you're well. Blackpool are chasing the playoffs and they're up against your Ipswich boys who we play on Tuesday. So I will see you then. Hopefully you get a win today. Yeah, it does look like Wesley's playing on the left. So it looks like Burns left wing back. Janai right wing back. Danny Andrew left centre half with Connolly, Hill, and Conley and Hill. Dinesh right wing back, Burns left wing back, Roster, Finley, Batty, Vassell, Garner. It does look that way. I will keep you updated, but Burns out of position and maybe a weakness for the Seasides that they can exploit. Husband now is going to launch that out of play. Better safe than sorry. Absolutely, mate. I'm very good, mate. Thank you for tuning in, pal. Hope you're well. Well, Blackpool's main rivals are Preston, but they've not played them for about 10 years nearly. It'll be 10 years in about 9 months' time. So they've only really played us and Bolton in the last 10 years. And, you know, Blackpool have been in League One and League Two in that time, where Preston have been, you know, when Blackpool win the Championship, Preston win League One, and they think they kind of swapped. If we could have a long throw and Hill's going to launch us in, header on, it's still not clear. Ballard away. And remember, both sides have a very good defence. So that means 3-3 today, lads. If they could still have it, Batty now, deep in Blackpool's half, ball in. Well, Junaid Neshim will get the header down and Maxwell will claim. Not a great header at all, but he can count it as a shot on target. Dougal now, he's tries to spread the ball to CJ Hamilton. He's just not quite successful this time. We'll get it to CJ Hamilton again, not worked again. Batty again, he's everywhere right now, that man. And we'll go back into Alex Cairns, who's been a stalwart at Fleetwood's failure at Bloomfield Road in recent years. He's, you know, played 2 or 3 of the games. And Batty with a good ball in then, and Dinesh, and you know, I think Garb has to get tighter to him. I think it's poor defensively from him. And Fleetwood will launch it long now and we'll try and get it in behind the Blackpool fullback Turton. And there's a foul there by Wes Burns on the Blackpool man in Luke Turton, Ollie Turton. I know Wigan at the moment on PPG would stay up, so it's a huge stepping stone. Blackpool launch on to Ellie Sims, who's got a bit of height about him. He tries to bring it down into Jerry Yates, and Connie will bring the ball down. He'll launch it long. Fleetwood, every time they get the ball, they're just trying to launch it long, so it's not a great sign right now. I think we just need to settle it down. Luke Garbett bombing down the wing. And Sam Finley lets him know he's there. Shoulder barges. And it's going to be a free kick to the Seaside. It's soft, but silly from that man. And it is a free kick. And Blackpool have a chance to whip this ball. And it's in a similar area to where Kai scored his free kick last season. It's about 10 yards away from the corner on this left-hand side. As Blackpool attack the Jimmy Alfield stand. And it's 0-0. We're nearly a sixth of the way through this game, or a third of the way through the half. It is still 0-0. Recent games at Bloomfield Road have always had goals in. There was 4 last year, 3 the game before, 3 the game before that, and 1 the game before that. It's going to be a good ball in by Kai, header on by the Fleetwood man. Blackpool going to try and get it in. Yates can't get his clearance, so he's out by Vassell. And Fleetwood can come away. It's 2 versus 2. Vassell's got Batty up with him. Vassell's going to go alone. Vassell goes alone, puts inside, goes down. What a tackle, Dan Ballard. Dan Ballard, that is superb defensively. And that shows me why he's one of the best defenders in League One. We said Yates would only need 1, where Vassell maybe need 2 or 3. Oh, sorry, it's Ollie Turton who gets on the cover. He's Turton in the end. But Ballard does well to really get back there. And Turton does really well to really cover. And gets in there with a block. Vassell should have probably passed it to Batty. He had options to spread the play. Would have split Blackpool's back 4, really. Good defensively by Blackpool, and Fleetwood really trying to hit him on that counter-attack. Blackpool, they are on top, but they have to be aware that Fleetwood are still in this game. No idea, mate. Absolutely no idea. I'm worried as well. Fleetwood will have a free kick. And Fleetwood are going to spread that ball out to Janai Dinesh, and he'll keep it in just. He'll go into Hill. Batty now. James Hill for the Fleetwood. Hill, long throwing. He's got some distance on that. Dougal in the header. Sully Kai. Dan Batty. Oh, he's launched out of play. It's going to be a Fleetwood throw-in. A Blackpool throw-in. And it's poor from Fleetwood there. Needs to keep possession much, much better. Blackpool throwing now. 17 minutes nearly into this game. 16:45 on the clock. Sims will bring out the ball. It's a good pass into CJ Hamilton. James Hill will pick up the ball, the deepest man back for town. If you could like the stream, guys, that'd be appreciated. It'd be, hiya, Kevin, mate. Hope you're well. Hill gets past Yates, but Yates puts a little bit of a shoulder on him, and Yates again. That's what I mean. He's got that side to his game where he can rough and tumble with centre half. He's just got an easy throw in for his side, and a side that Blackpool can commit a few bodies forward. Blackpool's pitch does look good, but it looks like it's starting to cut up. They've only played 13 games on it this season, which is maybe 3 or 4 or maybe 5 games less than other clubs. Most of the games are coming at home. They've got games down Doncaster, Burton Albion, Peterborough coming up as well, Sunderland as well. So they have to get those games on. And there's a Fleetwood injury down there. Jed Garner's holding his head. In ways of Fleetwood attacking sub, they've got Fleetwood sub. They've got Coleman, Duffy, Holgate, Biggins, Madden, Shaden Morris, and Harvey Sun. There's still no Barry Mackay. Wonder what's going on there. You can't go to a league club. That's the problem. So Stockport might pay mention. Kai in the book. That's the first yellow card of this afternoon for the hosts. Kai, the one that gets it. He started off well at Blackpool. I think this is his 3rd season now. He was there when Simon Grayson first brought him into the football club. And Hill will take this throw-in. We'll take this free kick and we'll launch it long. And I mentioned about Fleetwood's lack of creativity in midfield could prove a factor. Blackpool have got, 2 stern midfielders in Dougal and Stewart. No nonsense, very experienced in the football players, and they've got 2 very attacking wingers in Kai and Hamilton. So Blackpool's back four has to be switched on, but they've only conceded 28 goals this season in 30 games, and Fleetwood have only conceded 32 goals in 34 games. So both defences are very good. Fleetwood have conceded 0.94 per game, where Blackpool have conceded 0.93 a game. So very stern. Blackpool have averaged 1.2 goals per game. Fleetwood 1.1. So Blackpool maybe not scoring off the top 6, but the defence could be the reason why they get there. It's a long ball by Maxwell. Sims does a nice little shimmy, but Fleetwood retain possession with Jordan Rossiter. And it's going to be headed out by Turton. Does very well there. The full-back, and Luke Turton's always one that you can apply a little bit of, responsibility on. He's maybe never an 8 or a 9 or a 10 out of 10, but he's always at least a 7 or an 8. And that's what you want in your full-backs. I think James Husband's the same. I really liked him when he was at Fleetwood. I think you got a good goalkeeper as well in Chris Maxwell, who's one of the best goalkeepers in League One, in my opinion. Burns warned by the referee, who's not going to take any nonsense, where he's already shown a yellow card in the first 20 minutes. Neil Critchley is the Blackpool manager, the former Liverpool under-23. Started off very shakily, only 1 win in the first 8. And then ever since then, been unbelievable. Wins over Hull and the double over Portsmouth. The win over Peterborough, the only side to go there and win. It's a long ball from Blackpool from the free kick. Won by Hamilton. Back in the start today, first start for a while. And I think we'll retain possession with Garn, who will play a backwards pass, but he keeps possession really well into Finley. And Finley will spread the play excellently. And Burns just looks a little bit uncomfortable on this left-hand side. He's trying to get onto his right as much as possible. My idea would be to put Janai at right wing back, maybe Janai at right wing back, or maybe Janai at right centre half. Put Burns there, and then you've got a defensive-minded player in your defence, but you've also got, your right wing back in their place. It's good options to have, though. Absolutely. Also, guys, I want to ask you, who's scoring first in this game? Let me know in the chat down below. Finley will play back into Alex Cairns, who takes a little shimmy, single press, the Everton under-23 forward, who scored 2 on debut, and Dougal gets really well past Finley, and he plays a nice pass into Jerry Yates, who drops deep. Big fan of Jerry Yates. I think he's a superb player. He works hard for the cause. You want him one-on-one. And 12 goals to his name this season. He's well on course to maybe getting 18 or 19 or possibly 20 goals for the Seasiders. And 12 goals in the side that have only scored 36 all season. 33% of his goals have come from him. He's also got 3 assists as well. So nearly half of the goals have come through Jerry Yates. And it's important. They've also got Medine, who's a good player, the washing machine, an old-fashioned centre forward. But that's what I like about Gary Medine, the former Bolton and Cardiff man. Didn't quite work out. Got a goal against Ipswich, and ever since then he's got back into the side. I think we'll launch it long. Vassell will bring it down. Dan Batty, the former Hull man, who has played with Kevin Stewart, the Blackpool man in midfield. At Hull, Dan Batty been there a long while before joining the Cos. And Rossiter and Fleetwood could be in with Jed Garner. Oh, and Fleetwood again. Burns will pick up possession in the Blackpool box. Burns goes out of it. We'll try and cut in. Blackpool good defensively. Conley will launch up, and Conley goes down. He's holding his ankle, and Fleetwood have a free kick about 35 yards out from goal. Fleetwood starting to apply a little bit of possession to the Blackpool back four. Blackpool back four don't look comfortable, really. If you can get at them, you can get goals and really press. They conceded 2 late goals of late when they've been 1-0 up. Wimbledon last week. 94th minute, Crewe the game before, 86th minute. So it just shows you there's games to be in there. Wes Burns with a 9th-minute goal. His miss still against Blackpool still haunts me to this day. But Fleetwood have a free kick, and I think it's going to be a batty ball. It's going to be a good one. Maxwell misses it. Fleetwood scramble. Vassell misses out on it. Maxwell, he's not normally like that. He normally claims them. Poor by him. Fleetwood will launch the ball back in. Husband away. Poor by Maxwell, not up to his usual standards. And Janai Dineshian will pick this ball up. A claim for offside, but he picked the ball in. Maxwell does claim that one better. He was a damn batty ball in. There's a lot of spin on there, accuracy. Tries to get into Connolly. Connolly maybe just puts Chris Maxwell off, the former Wrexham and Charlton and Fleetwood man. And did win promotion in that 2014 Fleetwood Town side. It also had like some Nathan Tyson on loan that season, who also played for Blackpool. And Vassell turns the Blackpool fullback really nicely. And Maxwell will launch long, but Husband again looks a bit uncomfortable at centre half. I know he's played there a lot this season, but naturally left footer will scrape out, and Fleetwood can maybe get joy in there as Dougal will try and volley that forward. It's poor by him. He can't quite get CJ Hamilton in behind, and it's going to be a throw to Fleetwood. It's just over 20 minutes before half time. Cairns will launch that long, and it goes over, and Vassell will turn his man, and Vassell is in. Vassell again, good defensively by Husband again. He misses out the first. Vassell will run himself ragged and will win those aerial duels for a small man. But Husband does very well in the recovery. He wins it back. Got a little bit of a girl knot there in his hair. But I rate it. Hopefully, mate. Who do you support, Jaden? Just out of interest. And Blackpool have won it back. Sims now. Was there a foul by Batty? The referee says play on. It's going to be a free kick to Blackpool then. A silly foul to give away. Blackpool coming forward. CJ Hamilton. Spent most of his career in League 2 with the Stags. And Blackpool have a free kick. And Blackpool do like a set-piece goal. She's about 30 yards out from goal. And Dan Batty is the next in the box with 26 minutes in. And we've already had 2 yellow cards. Kai for the Seasiders and Batty for the Cod Army. Yeah, they were bad at Fleetwood, but I don't think they're bad now. He's not really had to make any so far. And it's going to be a Blackpool free kick. Can't quite see who's over it just yet. It's about 30 yards out, a very dangerous position for the Seaside, just to really get over this. Could be Garbutt. Luke Garbutt looks to be the man over it, and he's going to step up as a 5-man Fleetwood Water. So it's into the wall. Nothing spectacular. Blackpool bring it back in, and Andrew will win the header, and Vassell will win that header as well. Rossiter needs to climb up with him, and Blackpool will launch it long. Fleetwood look a bit isolated up front. Garner not really getting up there to support as Batty will nick it off Dougal. You won't see that many times. Batty waiting for support. Goes into the wing wizard, Wes Burns, and Burns will cut in. Burns has done really well, but does lose it out to the Blackpool man in Kevin Stewart. Signed in January with Ellis Sims. And Elliot Embleton also joined the Seaside. He's on deadline day from Sunderland. A few went out of the club. Not many came back in, really. So I was surprised, really, to see how many went out. We're 17 minutes away from half-time. It's still Blackpool 0, Fleetwood Town 0. If you're new to the channel, guys, please like and subscribe. We've got a match reaction after the game. And we've also got possibly the best of the game highlight. But the game's been poor so far. As Maxwell will launch that long. He's very long and direct. He's very good into the likes of Ellis Sims. He will nod it on. Good distribution from the Welshman. One of those that I've played for both clubs, Chris Maxwell. Ken will roll it out to Finlay, who joined from Accrington Stanley. He was actually the last Joey Barton signing of his reign. And it's a poor pass by Finlay, but he will get onto it and will launch it long. And Vassell could be in from that. Vassell will run Ballard rallied, and Dougal will pick up the ball, but Blackpool have a free kick. Blackpool are going to play out again on this right wing. Luke Garbutt. Again, been at Everton. A lot of former Everton players in this team. Connolly, Sims, and Luke Garbutt as well for Blackpool. There's a lot of players that have come through those youth systems. Husband now, top knot. Into Dan Ballard. Although from Arsenal, do play Spurs tomorrow. Come on, you Spurs. Rossiter will turn well. And we'll go into Danny Andrew. Connolly, the deepest man back for Fleetwood. Fleetwood just playing it out nicely. No side have really had that attempt where you think that should be a goal, 1-0. It is going to be that tight game where one side will have one chance to nick it. It was like that at Highbury where Blackpool scored within the first half an hour, and that was to win it. And Blackpool showed a different style. I think they've been brilliant since Colin Calderwood have come on board, the former Northampton, and he's been experienced. He's brought a unique approach, whereas Critchley was kind of he wanted to play fluent football at all times, when in League One that doesn't quite work, unfortunately, for him. But Blackpool are going to have a free kick. Nearly half an hour on the clock. Fleetwood are in the grey away kit. It's going to be Husband over. He will smash it long, and there's a Blackpool man that goes down. Should be a free kick. Yates brings that down really well. Jerry Yates, dancing feet, but Janai really onto him. It's really important that Fleetwood get onto Jerry Yates. He's very good. It's a long ball over the top. Husband, the foul on Kyle Vassell there. No, not given. I do think they'll win. I honestly do think they'll win. Stewart now. Blackpool play through the line, and Ellis Sims makes a good movement. He's a very tall player, Jerry Ellis Sims, but a poor pass into CJ Hamilton. And they'll have to reset the Seasiders. Let me know your support, guys, down below. I want to see how many Blackpool fans and how many Fleetwood fans we've got in. Just out of interest, let me know who you support down below. Husbands will knock it long to Ellis Sims. And Blackpool will play out. And it's out with Batty, who's fouled. But then again, Blackpool will play out, and Jerry Yates gets deep. And Kai dancing feet. He's got Garbutt as an overlap, doesn't go. Kai will go into Kenny Dougal now, and will go into Garbutt, who will bomb through the middle. But Garbutt will pass intercepts, and Garbutt will win the ball back, goes down, no free kick. So the referee, good decision, ref. And Fleetwood will try and play out. And Burns again he looks very uncomfortable on this left hand side. He does not look in a good way at all. And there's a Blackpool man down that came out of nothing. And it's Kevin Stewart, who has struggled with injuries in his career. Hopefully he's all right. Obviously, I know he's an opposition player, but I don't want to see anyone injured. And hopefully that he's okay and he can return to action. He's like he's holding his right calf, really. Father, if you're watching, can you let me know if you sorted the Game Pass out? If you're watching. But again, Blackpool just going in for an early team talk into Critchley, having a quick drink. A good time to refresh the minds and bodies of the seaside, and Fleetwood are going to do the same as well. I do like this Fleetwood sound kit, I must admit. Like a nice little green colour to it as well. So, yeah, what's not to like? Codhead fan, love to see it. Fleetwood fan. See, we've got more than 2 fans. Dirty Barty should have got another yellow. I'd tell you something, Isaac. It's been one of those games where it's not been a boring 0-0, but there's not been, many chances. Do you know what I mean? I'll tell you something. I'm a big fan of Dan Ballard and Turton so far. I think they're very good. I think Husband looks a little bit out of position. But, he's been playing there all season. He's looked well. So, let's see how he goes. But in my opinion, I know I'll probably get if Blackpool weren't to go up this season, I reckon it'd be Critchley's fault, because in a lot of games he's cost them 3 points, in my opinion. Not to be horrible, but I think he's cost them 3 points too often. Yeah, I'm listening to you while watching the game on iFollow. Perfect. I'm glad you got it sorted. Thank you for letting me know. If anyone we're in a little bit of trouble. He ran me up 5 minutes before the game. I can't get iFollow sorted. And in the end, obviously, I'm glad you got it sorted. What's your thoughts on the game so far then, guys? Let me know in the chat down below. My prediction is 2-1 Fleetwood, Burns and Batty. I'd love to think so. Also, by the way, there's a break in play. I had an argument with Isaac, who's in this chat. Ideal meal deal. I want you to rate my meal deal from Tesco yesterday. Feta and chicken and feta pasta, a bag of squares, and a bottle of Iron Brew. Rate that meal deal, because Isaac said it was atrocious meal deal. So let me know, guys. Yeah, mate, we're in grey, pal. Blackpool are in a tangerine. I'm not going to say orange to annoy you. Fleetwood fan, love that. Come on, Fleetwood. Remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, we are currently 23 subscribers away from 6,100. I'd love to hit it this weekend. If you could subscribe, we've got loads of videos coming your way. And Blackpool could be forced into an early change here. It looks to me that they're going to make a change. Stewart has to come off. Never nice to see a player come off through injury, so I wish him well. 35 on the clock here. It is still 0-0. I think both managers will be okay with what they've seen, but they want a bit more probably. And it's going to be Matty Virtue. We talked about him on the Seaside podcast yesterday. He did score a couple of weekends ago against Charlton in that 3-0 win. He has got an eye for midfield, and he's a very good player. He's come back from injury recently. I'm a big fan of his. And Ken, he slips there. Luckily, he goes into Burns, and Fleetwood are in. But he's offside, it looks, and there's a foul on the Blackpool player in the process as well. My prediction is 2-1. 1-0 Fleetwood. Hopefully, mate. Hopefully. And what's this? The referee has gone over to... But there's another yellow card. I tell you something, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a sending off. There was a sending off a couple of years ago, Nathan Sherron. 36 minutes into this game. It's Blackpool 0, Fleetwood Town 0. 9 minutes gone. Fleetwood have a free kick. And yeah, I'm subscribed. Thank you very much, mate. Let's hopefully that we can have a good weekend of action of football. And it's mad to thinking, what, 8 weeks? The season will be over and we'll have no League One action to watch. What kind of... There's loads of content for May that I've got planned. And hopefully some England content at the World Cup. But Fleetwood are going to whip this ball in now. And it needs to be a good one. Batty's been terrific since coming in, but his free kicks haven't always been the best. This one is deep towards the back post. It's better. He will get a head on it. And it's out again by Virtue. Just come on. Finley will launch that long. Ballard, who's a man mounting really, and Blackpool on the count. It's 1v1. Jerry Yates versus Hill. And Hill's giving it... so it's Andrew is giving it straight back to Yates. And Finley on the cover. Good tackle. We're on 37.05. If anyone wants to stick up to my commentary. And it's a long ball over the top. And Dougal pick up the play. Tell you something. He's like a parent and with his kids at school. He just picks up everything. Every time the ball comes, he picks it up. He passes it on. Big fan of that man, Kenny Dougal. What a signing and what an acquisition for the Seasiders. And Blackpool will go long towards Ellis Sims. Hill will launch that long. Finley. And again, that man picks it up, Kenny Dougal. And Blackpool could be in with Ellis Sims. And Blackpool are in. It's Garbett now. Blackpool, Fleetwood slow to get back. Volleyed. Oh, chance of the Seasiders. He's come on 38 minutes. The goalie Turton should do better. If it comes to anyone else on the pitch, maybe a Jerry Yates or CJ Hamilton. Sims gets past Hill with ease. Garbett, how much time does he need? Hill goes over. It splits Fleetwood back 4 open. Turton, a nicely, sweetly volleyed. Probably about 2 yards over the bar, but it's a nice volley. His back goes backwards and Fleetwood get away with it. That's probably the biggest chance yet. 38-15, Blackpool 0, Fleetwood Town 0. Kens will go long on this goal kick. And it's a poor goal kick that can't quite reach Janai Dineshian. And, yeah, Fleetwood. So long ball, long throw-in, launch long. Sims will bring that down, follows it, and Dineshian will pick it up and volley it over the top of himself. Ballard will come out, and that leaves gaps in behind. And Batty has got the selling company, but he goes out to Burns on this left-hand side. 6 minutes to go before half-time. Burns goes above him. And it's excellent defending by CJ Hamilton to get back on the cover. Read what Burns was going to do. And again, attacker against attacker. I would love to see those in the 100-metre race against each other, both lightning. And Blackpool try and get it out into Yates. Can't quite get into the game Yates yet, but, you know, Yates needs, what, 1 or 2 touches to get a goal. So, you know, it's one of those. Cairns will, hey, Josh, mate, up the Josh Morris. You finally admitted how good Morris was yesterday, didn't you, Josh? Come on, Fleetwood, says Jeff. Good luck tomorrow, Jeff. I was going to do a watch-along for tomorrow, but unfortunately, I won't be able to. But we'll have playoff watch-alongs for you guys on the channel. Cairns will reach as long. Fleetwood, if they win, will go 3 points off the playoff. Blackpool, if they win, they'll go 1 point off the playoffs with games in hand as well. You know, they're only 1 point behind Gills as it stands with 4 games in hand. So those games in hand could be massive come the end of the season. 40 minutes on the clock now. It's Lawrence on and Fleetwood man gets onto it. Garner does really well. Garner gets past his man. Skills him. Garner into Vassell. Vassell offside possibly. Flicks it back in. Away by Husband. Fleetwood not done yet. Rossiter will fire it across. Volley. Maxwell will come. Punches. Dougal away. Better by Town. Fleetwood still not out. Burns into the box. Burns shrugs off Hamilton with ease. Burns into the box. Dougal again. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, Dougal. Right. How's he in League One? How is he in League One? I'm not being funny. How is Kenny Dougal in League One? He reads everything. He picks up on the ball and everything. He reads everything. Great tackle, Dougal. How is that man in League One? Championship standard minimum. Great block by Dougal. Brilliant block. Really, I've actually not been watching really. I'm going to watch the highlights later. We've got a busy day today. We've got to do this, then we've got a reaction. We've got the Seasiders reaction, and then More football later as Finley will pick up the ball and he's drove over halfway past Kai. It's a poor ball and will go into Maxwell, who's in a light green. Today. Husband now. Back into Maxwell. Garner will press. Good work by Jed Garner, who's got a goal and assist and won the penalty in the last 3 games. I would love for him to get another goal today. Cheers, Mark. I think it's been a good game where both sides have had decent opportunities in the game, but there's not been an opportunity yet, if you get what I mean, where you think, wow, that should be 1-0. The best chances have come where Fleetwood have scrambled in the box and had that poor head and you've had that volley through Turton. But that's my perspective of it. I think it's been a 0-0 game so far, 3 minutes to go. I think it's been 2 good sides going hell for leather, but Dougal is doing me head. And he annoyed me last time. I never want to see that man ever again, unless he's in the Fleetwood shirt, of course. Dougal, Yates, Dougal again, overlap. Garner will go over. It's a nice pass into Kai. Kai will drive it along. And Blackpool man, CJ Hamilton will put it in the back of the net. He was offside anyway. Hopefully that's the only time Blackpool will put it in Alex Cairns' goal this afternoon. Offside. And, yeah. Get ragged gone, says Josh. Love it. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well, Mark. Hope you're enjoying the game, pal. So just over 2 minutes before half time. If you could like the stream, guys, that'd be appreciated. We're currently on 32 likes. Let's try and go for 70 likes today. That'd be appreciated. Cairns' goal kick is against the wind. I'd love to know which way the wind's actually blowing at Bloomfield Road. If anyone's listening to the commentary, because this earphone just monitors my noise on my speaker. If anyone is at Bloomfield Road, can anyone know who's attacking, who's got the wind with them? Let me know. I'm guessing Blackpool have it because Cairns is kicking against the wind right now. Burton should thank us for getting their manager sat, wouldn't be on 40 points. They're winning again! No way. They're on unbelievable form, Burton. Yates. If Wigan stay up, Liam Richardson's my manager of the season. If not, Hasselbank. Yates again, intelligent play. He's fouled by Finley, who's got to be careful, who's had a few of those moments where maybe he should have been booked. And about a minute and a half, I think we just need to be careful as Blackpool attack that on-field end. It's a nice ball. And CJ Hamilton, Andrew on the cover. I remember last time Hamilton had Andrew on toast. Every time he just skimmed past him. So, yeah. Hi, Morgan. Go on. I hope Rochdale can somehow pull off a shock. And Blackpool are in. Jerry Yates. James Hill, what a tackle. James Hill has just saved a certain goal. Jerry Yates, lovely ball. It's a nice ball slipped through. Jerry Yates, last-ditch tackle, puts it out for a corner. I think we still have work to do, but what a tackle, James Hill. I thought Virgil van Dijk was injured. Obviously not. Great defensively. 20 seconds left of this half. Blackpool scored 9 goals from corners this season, 2 against Wigan. Dougal will go near. And Fleetwood have to be careful. Burns goes near. It's a very tight angle. Blackpool don't have many on the box. He goes short into Dougal. Will go short again. Set Kai into the box. Finley on the cover. Is that going to be another corner? Yes, it did. Blackpool do really well. Nice little short passing. I hope you can win for you, Dean. Hope you can win. It's going to be a Blackpool corner. 45 played. We're into added time now. Maybe 3 added with the injury to Kevin Stewart. It's going to be a ball in from this corner. Hopefully not too dangerous, but Blackpool are good from corners. Taking it short. Yates. Good hit. Good block. Stealing it out. Hamilton will pick up the possession. Back out to the Blackpool man. So we need to be careful. Hamilton again. Good ball in. Delightful ball in. And Fleetwood will get it out. We're over an hour on the stream. Please like and subscribe, guys. Bissell will drop deep in and we'll hold it up for the Cods. 4 minutes added on. 3 minutes to go. Hill will launch that long. Doesn't really go to anyone. We'll go out and play. I hate football. If we lose today, mate, all I'm going to have on Twitter is unlucky naps, unlucky rubber mouth, unlucky specs. That's all it's going to be. Some maybe more nasty words about me, but all fun and games. Love that. Be like that, man. Blackpool will launch that long. We'll try and get Ellis Sims in. Connie will win the header. It's going to be knocked on by Finley. And Blackpool will have the throw. We have got a very good half-time quiz for you that Blackpool fans can enjoy as well. Blackpool get inching closer as they attacking towards the Armfield stand. Normally, they'd be attacking towards a full north stand second half. And Fleetwood will win that ball back. Rossiter, get out the way, Dougal. He's too good. Dougal wins the ball back. Dougal on the ball again. Why does every time he plays against us, he has a masterclass? Kai, good ball on this left-hand side with another corner for the Seasiders. 3 corners in about 2 minutes for them. So Dougal's just... He's literally got it on strings where he just literally pass, like a robot. You know, and it's good to see for them, but for us, he's causing us mayhem. Fair play to him. Kai now on this corner. I think it is. Yeah. Good ball in. On the keeper's throat. Header on. Still not out. Hamilton will try and get it in. Batty will win the header. Launched it long. Finley will bring it under control. Burns will launch it long. Won't go to anyone. And Vassell will chase that down. Vassell. Max will have to come and get there. He has done it. He's followed it. And the Fleetwood man wins the header. And it's out by Husband. Oh, come on, Town. And Blackpool will play out again. Fleetwood desperate for half-time right now. Blackpool inching on top. Have they got past? It's an overload in the box. Blackpool into the box. Pulled it back. Jerry Yates. What a block. Callum Connolly. Yates again. What a block. Connolly. Scramble clear into Sims. Away again by, I think it's, is it Hill or Andrew? What a block. Jerry Yates. He causes Fleetwood problems. He does it to every league. One side. He loves the thumbs up after the game. That's all you see on Blackpool social media. But what a ball. I think it's CJ Hamilton. Yates. Conley just blocks it well with his chest. It's going into that far corner. And again, Blackpool climbing on top. And about 15 seconds before half-time. I think we'll have that long throw. Just need to get into half-time, really. Won by Turton, the Blackpool fullback, who did play under Simon Grayson, as did Husband and as did Kai and a few of the Blackpool substitutes today. And that is half-time. Finally, again, not surprising. Every Blackpool game that we watch, we either lose or Blackpool 0, Fleetwood Town 0. Poor first half, really. The best chances coming to the host, that Yates chance. But Cairns hasn't have to make a real good save yet. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts on the game so far, guys. We are going to go through some half-time scores. So, yeah, my thoughts so far. I thought Blackpool have been the better side. I thought Dougal's been impressive. He's picked up the ball very well. I also feel Blackpool, Jerry Yates has dropped deep and caused Fleetwood a few problems. But, Fleetwood's main aim is to try and catch Blackpool on the counter, attack and launch it long into Vassell. That's been Fleetwood's main chances. Maxwell's not really had to make a save. He's been, fairly good in goal. Hamilton's just fast as anything. Dougal's a good player. Upsetting for Stewart that he's had to go off. But Virtues, it's like going from another good midfielder to another good midfielder. It's no real downgrade. Your back four looks settled. I think Ballard comes probably out a bit too much, and Husbands looks a little bit unsettled at centre half there, a little bit edgy. So that may be the chance where Fleetwood can get it in. But I think both sides will be happy with what they've seen. But I reckon both sides will be looking for more. But at this moment, I think Blackpool deserve to win the game. Yeah, he has been a bit silly, hasn't he? I agree. It has been a massive... I agree. And Blackpool always win those games. Blackpool at the start of the year were playing this nice, little tick-a-tacker football. Oh, it's nice. And they weren't winning, And now they're playing MK Dons, who won 1-0. And I know it sounds horrible, but they just need to be horrible, nasty, vendettorous, nipping, if you need to make that little foul, if you need to be in your people's faces, do it. Be horrible. You know what I mean? And that's, you don't want to be light. You want to go up. And that's if Blackpool can do that, they'll finish near into the top 6. And believe me, I hate saying that. The second half to Declan, I reckon, there's a couple of tackles from the Blackpool men that could have warranted another card but didn't get it. So it's going to be an interesting one. If you could like the stream, guys, and subscribe if you're new, that would be appreciated. And my Twitter for notifications are coming through as I thought they would be. But I thought, it's been a hard one. At least we've not had a one where last time I went, Evans, it's in, offside. But yeah, Kai was never a yellow. Yeah, it was soft. It was soft, wasn't it? Kai looks actually back to his best because, in his first year, he looked very promising, and you thought, this guy's got a bit of talent. And I thought, where does he play? Does he play attacking midfield? I don't think he's disciplined enough to play in the midfield in a 4-4-2. That's why he's suited out onto the left-hand side. Hamilton is, fast as lightning. And, when you've got two disciplined midfielders in Stewart and Dougal, and now you've got Virtue and Dougal, it's a bit attacking-minded Virtue. The only problem with Fleetwood midfield is it's very disciplined. It's not very much attack-minded. Finlay, Batty and Rossiter are all defensively minded centre-half. So, now we do have the quiz that Blackpool fans can get involved in. And when we spoke to Tony before, we thought of a question that we can both get involved. Now, I want to know the 22 different players that have played for Blackpool and Fleetwood. So this means they played for Fleetwood while they've been in the Football League, but they could have started the season off at Blackpool. And I want to know how many you can get. There's 22, and whoever gets it first will win the point. Whoever gets it first will get 2 points, and whoever gets it then will get 1 point. So, if you're quick, you'll get the point. So, the 22 players that have played for both teams. There's a few that are playing today. Sam is coming first. James Husband is correct. Well done, that man. John Hill's not correct. Not played for Fleetwood while I've been in the Football League. 1 point to you, Sam. Well done, mate. Dobby correct. Craney correct. Husband correct. Maxwell correct. Southern correct. Jukes correct. Well done, the edgy ones. I thought you'd like this one. Husband correct. A point to you. Game's going well. Been a good half. Hopefully more goals in the second. Well, obviously more goals. We don't want it 0-0, but we don't want it in tens, isn't it? Bissell correct. Craney correct. Well done, father. I thought you'd get this one. Southern, well done. Ryan, correct. He was there when Blackpool were boycotting, so I'm not sure if a lot of Blackpool fans would get that. Bobby Grant, correct. Jamil Matt again. Mellon, he's not played for Fleetwood while I've been in the Football League. He's managed us, but not played. But good answer, though. Maxwell, correct. Think of players, father, that Blackpool have had about 10, 12 years ago. One's managed Blackpool for a short period of time and came on loan to Fleetwood. Southern, correct. Maxwell, Bissell, Husband, Dobby, Craney, Southern, Shields. Jamil Matt, well done, that man. Well done, Brett. Great answers, pal. Bobby Grant, correct. Jamie Milligan, yes, well done. Mother, surprised that you got that. Milligan called me when I was 6 years old the worst player that he's ever coached. Get in there. Always nice to be remembered. Barkhusen, Alex, terrific answer. I'm going to give you a bonus point for that. Well done. Stephen Dobby. Ferguson, well done, George. Good answer, pal. Phil Clarkson, no, mate. So you've still got to get one is Joey Barton's third man at Bristol Rovers. He's been at Fleetwood recently. One came on loan to Fleetwood. He has had spells with Blackpool. One played for Fleetwood last year, and he played for Blackpool early on in his career and had a spell in 2014. He's now at Tranmere Rovers. He's been at Oldham as well. Blackpool had a chant about him. All they did was chant his name for about 20 minutes. And literally no other words. One, he's now playing in a cup final against Salford. One scored the winner for Blackpool against Portsmouth a few years ago, and he's now at Motherwell. One, Jamie Patterson. I'll give you that. I don't think anyone will get that. And yeah, they're all your clues, guys. Hiya, Simon. How are you, mate? Peter Clark. Great answer. Great answer, Chris. Peter Clark. Yeah, he was actually good for Fleetwood, actually. I'll give him that. Jamie Milligan, big guess, but well done. Chris Long, correct. Well done, Sam. Good answer. It was awful for Fleetwood. Have you seen Trevor Sinclair? Yeah, I love it. Jay, I knew he applied. And I said to Tony can back me up. I went, he's salty because he applied for the Fleetwood job because he put, come on, Fleetwood, let's put these, come on, Blackpool, let's put these cods in their places. He applied for our manager job 2 months ago. Bit salty that you didn't get it, mate. Sherry Evans, no. There's one more. He's Joey Barton's third man. Well done, Andy Mangan. Well done, Sean. Great answer. The other ones are Nathan Tyson, had a long spell at Fleetwood. Rob Edwards also was at Blackpool for quite a while. The other ones were Bob Harris, who he played 1 game for Fleetwood against Rochdale away. The other ones were another Edwards, Ryan Edwards. And the other ones was Martin Patterson that you didn't get. So they were the ones that you didn't get. So I think that's quite tough. So fair play for those. Let me know how many points you got down below. There's quite a lot more, like the likes of, you've got more. John Hills has played for both. Before the Football League, Ash Easton, well done. That's the other one that we didn't mention because I thought someone would get that. But if you could like the stream, guys, and subscribe if you're new, it would be massively appreciated as the second half is about to get underway in a couple of moments. I would say maybe 5 minutes time. We've got this weekend the reactions tomorrow. When I've edited them, the best of the stream. And then we've got the reaction straight after the game. So if we lose, it'll be up. Actually, if we lose, I'm going to Papua New Guinea and you'll never see me again. And deactivate off Twitter. No, I'm only joking. And if we draw, a bit boring. If we win, the full-on Gary Neville style will be going on. Woo! But I can't see us winning. Blackpool should, 6 shots to 3, 1 shot on 1. It's been a poor game, but I'd say Blackpool have edged it, 3 corners to 1. It has been a poor game. Let me know your thoughts on the games, guys. And I want to know your final score prediction as well, guys. As I think we're going to go in there, check me bets as the second half will get underway very soon. Yeah, actually, George, mate, I have been. Thank you very much for the nice message. I love it, George. George should be coming on later to wind me up. Fleetwood or Rangers? Rangers, of course. Rangers are the greatest team in football. Andy Mangan, well done, Chris. Mangan's a good guy. 1-1 says Sam. I mean, what's your thought on the game, Sam? So, how did Chelsea get on, actually? I think it was 0-0 about 8 minutes to go. 1-1. Ben will be on the dark fruit. Oh, man. I'll be on the dark fruits if we win. I'll be on the dark fruits if we lose. And I'll be on the dark fruits if we draw. So, it's one of those. Thank you. I want to see Madden for Garner. Yeah. Garner's been quiet, but he's a young lad. Give him a chance. He just needs, that little bit of, that little bit of an opportunity. I like the way you say that, and you look like that. Fair play. 1-1. Yeah, the second half is about to start. We'll put a tweet out for this second half. And yeah, the last time we played Blackpool, I kind of got mugged off because we scored. It was offside. And I thought it was offside. I look back, it was about a yard onside, so we got robbed. Anyway, scared. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to right. See you in a bit, John, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Second half is it's probably about 3 minutes away, 4 minutes away. Obviously, there's a bit of only time. The possession has been 51-49, so it's been 6 shots to 3, 1 shot to 1, 1 clear chances to none, 3 corners to 1, 2 corners to 1. We're not winning on anything. We're actually not winning on anything. Like pass actually 64-62, attacking third 62-38, 5 key passes to 1. Yeah. If we might win on long balls, or the Fleetwood media man worked between. We had the better stats this weekend. Put it that way. Actually, we've won tackles, 1, and interceptions and blocks, and yeah, there we go. We've won something at least today. That's what we want to see. We're 4 likes away from 50, so if you could that would be massively appreciated. I'll see you later, mate. Cheers, Josh. Enjoy the game, pal. I appreciate you coming in as ever. Sorry you couldn't come on, mate. Don't worry, mate, at all. We'll get you in when you can come in, pal. There's still, 11 streams to go. So, mate, there's always an opportunity for you to come on before the end of the season. And to be fair, on this one, it's not too bad doing it on my own because I know I'll get absolutely abused anyway. Yeah. Let me know, finally, before we start, let me know your score predictions for the second half. As we do put this tweet out for the second half. I am interested in this, if there will be a goal and how it will affect the game, because if Blackpool score first, I think they'll win the game. If we score first, I think it'll be a draw. So yeah, who's going to score first and what's your final prediction? Let me know. As Fleetwood are coming out for this second half. Hopefully a better game, hopefully a better half, because that's all we want, because I think they've been poor in that first half. I don't think Blackpool were good, but we definitely weren't good. Blackpool are out as well, so Blackpool will be the one that gets us underway. They've got a lot of tall players in that Blackpool team. It could be a very physical mismatch in this second half. We have to stand up to be counted. And we have to be in their faces, because Blackpool could make mistakes. They're not perfect. They're a good side, but they're not perfect. And, that's why they're not in the playoffs this year. But I think they'll challenge. I really do. And like I say, Dougal's going to be the one that gets us underway in this second half when the referee says so. And we are underway, guys. 52 likes. Thank you, mate. Let me know if you can still see and hear me okay. We say, well, we'll get him in. Don't worry. We were, like I say, Josh, whenever you can come on, let me know, mate, and we'll get you in. There's still 11 streams to go, pal. And we've got the playoffs as well that you can always come in for. Go and subscribe to the Mush. Search him up on YouTube. Virtue and Blackpool could be in already. It's Kai level with Hill. Kai goes on the outside. Good block, Hill. Blackpool already scared me in this second half already. It goes out for a corner. Blackpool starting strong like Fleetwood did in the first half. Kai dancing feet past Hill. He'll stand up to be counted. It's his 26th Fleetwood appearance today. His 14th start of the season. 20th game of this season. A couple off the bench. This is where he made his full league debut 2 years ago. Blackpool have a corner. They've got big bodies up there. More bodies committed this time. Ball in, away at the near post by the Fleetwood man. Fleetwood do have Duffy that they could introduce maybe into midfield to spice it up. For maybe a Batty if he's on a yellow card. Lovely ball by Dougal. Hamilton on this right-hand side. Oh, Lord. Hamilton will cut in and goes past Andrew. Again, Sims will turn. Good shot. Will come to Virtue. Virtue will scramble across. Still not out. Back with Virtue. Volleyed. Blocked away by the Fleetwood man, Rossiter. Good block. That's what we like to see. Blackpool ball back in. Ball in. Header across Sims. Kent. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not being funny. It's still not out. Still not out. We'll come back to that in a minute. What a save, Cairns. Ball back in by Turton. Sims again. Cairns will come. Oh my God. I love him. I genuinely, I don't know. I have no words to describe this man anymore. He is unbelievable. The best goalkeeper I've seen at Fleetwood for a long while. Yates, Sims, Cairns scratches himself like a cat. What a save. He has to make it. He has to make it. Good save. Oh, like, you know, that save he's just made is average for him. That it shows you how good he is. You know, that just looks, you know, oh, he should make it. It's Calix Cairns. What a save. He's in fine form right now. And again, not bad for a goalkeeper. The players have lost trust in, and Garner will hold the ball. Garner will go for goal. Garner shoots. Maxwell, what a save. Maxwell misses it. What a chance for Fleetwood. I tell you something. Your turn, my turn, and Maxwell is on the deck. Blackpool do have Elliott Moore on the benches, but Garner again, he was a bit of a ghost in the first half. Shoots from about 30 yards out. Maxwell, not convincing. He saves it, but he misses it. And then Rossiter goes into him. Maxwell on the deck. He looks to be okay. But again, two big chances in the first 3 minutes. Where's this come from? Both sides. Definitely had a bit of a rollick at half time. Maxwell over, getting a little bit of treatment. Again, good shot by Garner. Might as well have a go. First save where he thought Maxwell, what a save. Has to make it. It's right at it, really, but still a good shot by the Ginger Pelé. Cheers, Simon, mate. I appreciate it, mate. I'm always trying to improve, mate. So hopefully I'm providing a little bit of entertainment for you at home. And Simon has come in with a £3 donation. He always donates to the channel. Simon, mate, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. The donation means a lot. And I really appreciate your support. He's here every stream without fail, supporting me. So I really appreciate that, Simon. And I hope you're all well. And hopefully soon we'll be able to meet up at a Fleetwood game. And yeah, that's what I like about this season. You know, there's a lot of negativity that we've not been there. And you know, obviously I'd love to have been there today. But you know, I've loved doing this season. It's been hard at times from Fleetwood. You know, only scored about 5 goals in about 14 games, but. And, you know, we've been awful. You know, we've not been great, not lived up to expectation. But I've loved doing this because I've met a lot of new people from it. And, you know, it's really nice, you know. So I appreciate that, Simon. Only do you think Fleetwood can do? I don't think so. But, yeah, where Maxwell's still getting a little bit of treatment. My advice would be, get shots at Maxwell. Maybe why he's a little bit dazed. He's still a very good goalkeeper. Let's be honest. You know, in my opinion, he's one of the best in the league. You know, his performance against West Brom in the FA Cup was unbelievable, and it's a lovely turn by Garner there. He brings it down with his knee against Ballard, and then gets past Virtue. Good save. Makes it look harder than it is, but he's still one of the best goals. And you know, how he was for me when he was at Fleetwood, he was a top man. And even though he's at Blackpool and he left us for pressure, we'll never boo him. I think he's a good servant to Fleetwood. He was there 4 years. And he always, you know, do I prefer Cairns? I'll be honest with you. Yeah, Cairns is my favourite. I think you guys can guess that. But, yeah, hopefully one of my other favourite Fleetwood players of all time, Paddy Madden, can get on. Because he scores goals at this level. Hopefully he's not off to Stockport County because Madden leaves, right? And Cairns leaves in the summer. How many new of them would I need? As Smithy would say. And Fleetwood early back with Bird. He glances past 2 men. But again, Dougal is there to clatter him out. I'm not being funny. Dougal is 2 men. He literally is. Turton now. He's got Virtue for company. And he's going to go into Dougal. And it's good play this from the Seasiders. Dougal now. Good tackle, Burnsy. Well done. Vassell will hold that ball up and will try and go against Husband. Husband, you know, the other day, to be fair, the Gillingham 2 centre-halves looked like they wanted a threesome with Vassell, the amount of times they were hugging him. At least he's not had that today, but he's not had the service. As Batty will win it back in midfield, does it well. Let me know how your thoughts on this game are, guys. And if you could like and subscribe, that would be appreciated. Batty now. Andrew. Dan Batty, you know, I like Dan Batty. I think he's been superb since coming in. It's a long ball over the top, and Garbett will take that out for a throw. Easy work by Luke Garbett. It's a long throwing forward. And Blackpool have another throw. Tell you something, guys. Luke Garbett's a good player. You know, he got released by Everton, and that was where that famous clip came of him. They asked Carlo Ancelotti, why did they release Luke Garbett after 14 years of service, I think it was? And he goes, who? He didn't know who he was. And then he put like together like a 5-minute clip of himself of his season highlights, and he put, there you go, Carlo, this is me. But again, I had a good season at Oxford last year. And Fleetwood will retain possession with Garner, who's got a lot of stick, but I've given him stick. But I think he's been all right. He's been a bit quiet today, but you could say so of all the team. I think we'll long ball it down the play, and Vassell could try and get in. And Tooting over in the cover. Luke Tooting covers very well for the 2 centre-halves, and I like that about him. Kai will glance past Garner, who's very deep in. He's off Kai into the box now, past Andrew. Kai will deliver it. Andrew, he literally just gets down well, and Andrew's, you know, not convincing to get that out, but eventually wins it's a corner kick to the seaside, as Hamilton does really well. He has Hamilton on toast there. Hamilton does very well. Inside, outside. I wish you could just stay inside and not play. But anyway, it's going to be a corner to the seaside, is we're 9 minutes into this half. And, you know, both teams having a chance early on in this second half. And I really believe that first goal will possibly win the game. Blackpool, good ball in on the keeper's throw. They don't concede many, Blackpool, but they don't score many, remember. They've only conceded 12 goals in the 13 home games this year. They scored 16 goals as well. Away from home, they've been very good against the better side. Portsmouth, they beat Peterborough, beat on your side to win at London Road this season. The Gary Medina late goal. They win at Highbury, and into the box, and Blackpool still come. Kai ball across, Hill away. Fleetwood not convincing Blackpool. Oh my Lord, ball back in. Boom. Going to Cairns. Well, met by that man. And these watch-alongs have been the highlight of my last 12 months. Thank you very much. Cheers, Simon. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. There's a foul on Burns on Hamilton, and I don't know if you guys went. Let me know, guys. Have you ever seen a Blackpool versus Fleetwood? What's your favourite Blackpool versus Fleetwood game? Mine's a 3-2 game. So another player on the book. I think it's like the 4th or the 5th booking. We've had Kai, Batty, Burns. We've had one more at least. Burns. Who's the other one? There's another booking. I'll think of it. Yeah, it's one of my all-time favourites. You know, he did an interview with me in the summer, and now he gave up 2 hours of his time. You know, that's why I was gutted in the playoffs, not just for Fleetwood, just for him. I'm glad I didn't do a stream for that because I was not in a good mood. Put that way. Ballard, long ball over the top. We'll try and reach Sims. Cairns comes, claims does well there. The Englishman goalkeeper. The score is going along your ticket down below. 0-0. Cairns long kick. It's a decent long kick. The last questions. And Ballard. And again, he's come to Garner on this left-hand side. Garner put a ball. Vassell's there. A chance. I said Vassell maybe needs 3 chances. He's had 2. He just couldn't quite get onto that. Again, it comes from a Cairns long kick. It reaches Ballard, who heads it out again. Finley, nice ball into Garner. Garner making things happen. The ball maybe a little bit heavy. Vassell tries to get onto it. Just can't quite connect. Just a good ball in. And goes above him. But another good chance for Fleetwood. That isn't a shot on target. But Blackpool just maybe a bit wary of leaving those gaps in behind. Good chance for the Armies to try and go long over this right-hand side. Maxwell comes, claims. The Nation claiming for an handball, but he's not going to get that. Turton now. We'll go back into Dan Ballard, the Man Mountain centre-half, who's impressed me. I think he's been one of the best centre-halves in the league this season. You don't concede 30 goals in 28 goals in 30 games, do you, for not being a good player? Virtue will knock it on, and it's a poor one. Matty Virtue, I think scored against Fleetwood a few years ago, actually. But you know, my experience at Bloomfield Road, 95th minute, it's happened again. And then they beat us 3-1. So, yeah, put it that way. I'm gutted I'm not there, but I'm just glad I can watch it. Cairns will go long. Will go short into James Hill. Whose dad I think played at Blackpool actually in his career. And Rossiter and Fleetwood will get that out. Batty again, the number 24 for Fleetwood. And Fleetwood have it out with Vissel on this left-hand side. Vissel will cut in. Will do Garbett. And has he got a throw in? No, he hasn't. Garbett stands up. I've been very impressed so far. I think he'd be one of my man of the matches. Him and Dougal. And Shrewsbury take a 1-0 win at Charlton. Charlton not on a good run right now at home. Let me know, guys. Are you watching the game? What game are you watching while you watch me? Let me know. Because I know some of you watch the game and have me in sync and some people don't. So let me know. Ballard now on the ball. 58 minutes played here at Bloomfield Road and the pitch looking very nicely, to be fair. Turton will drive. Drove about 20 yards. We'll go into CJ Hamilton, dancing feet, orange boots. We'll go into Dan Ballard. He will take a touch. Dougal, a couple of touches. And he just operates really well. Dougal can afford to take a third touch, you know. And, you know, sometimes you don't want to play with 3 touches, but he can afford to because he's that good. Husband, now, it's a nice ball to Kai. Kai claiming for an offside. He's not offside there. Kai tries to get a nutmeg against Rossiter. Rossiter puts it out, and it's another Blackpool corner. Blackpool pulling on the... also, it's actually been given us a goal kick in the end. The linesman overruled. And Blackpool, you know, they've been probably the better side, but they've not really created that much. Fleetwood haven't created... They probably both had one good chance, and that was coming this half. Fleetwood probably had the better chance, which was, you know, a save by Maxwell, which should have done better. But I'd say Blackpool are looking the most likely to score right now. I'm surprised that Batty, you know, didn't get a yellow card, another yellow card, mate. So, you know... watching Gas versus Wombles. How are Bristol Rovers doing? You know, I want Joey to succeed. I know some Fleetwood fans don't, but I'd like to see him succeed. And we've, you know, we've gained a lot of Bristol Rovers subscribers of late, which is always nice to see. We've got a lot of League One content. Fleetwood have a long throw in. We're reaching the hour mark. 59:40 if you want to get in sync with me right now. 59:43 if you want to get in sync. Hill will launch it long. And Sims will win the head of the strike who scored last week. Vissel will let it on. Away. Still not out again. Virtue away. Hamilton will bring it down with his chest. Oh, a nice little volley. And nice choice, a little skill move, but not coming off. And Lincoln have pulled Rochdale back. Could be a huge goal in their promotion race. 2/3 of the way through this game. Still Blackpool 0, Fleetwood 0. I think Blackpool need to win this game to really keep chasing the playoffs. I think they'd be 4 points off the playoffs with maybe a game in hand on 6th. But, you know, Portsmouth don't play today, so... but Blackpool's still averaging 1.6 points a game, and there's still a long way left in this. But it's Blackpool's game to win, and they need to win it because it's a bigger game for them than it is for us because they're chasing the playoffs, we're not. But even if we win, those 3 points off the playoffs, it's mad to think that. But I could never think about winning at Bloomfield Road, ever. I just couldn't see it. Burns is nicked by Hamilton. And I've been very impressed by Hamilton's defensive display by him this afternoon. He's got really back. And that's what you need to do in a 4-4-2. You look at Burns and other prime examples. You know, they have to support the midfield too. Otherwise, he's getting overloaded. And Hamilton and, you know, Kai, maybe he's as disciplined as Hamilton. And Hamilton, I don't think will last the duration. I think it's his first start today, isn't it? He's not played that many minutes since coming back from injury. It's a good long kick by Maxwell. It's going to reach Hamilton. 61-20. He's got Yates for company, who's been quiet, but you only need 1 moment with Yates. Yates, poor pass. Dougal pick up the ball, nice spread of the ball. Probably a little bit too heavy for Luke Garbutt. But again, the midfield two of Virtue and Dougal are trying to string things together for the wide mid to get crossed into the box. For Sims and Yates. Sims, a bit of a target man. Yates, a bit of a poach who likes to run himself ragged. And, yeah. Yeah, that's very good. That's very, I was the same with JB. And, he had a good squad at Fleetwood, and that's what he's got at Bristol Rovers. So, I think he got an all right squad, but not as good as the one that Fleetwood had at Joey. So that's why I was worried for you, but I always thought he'd keep you up. What's the score in that game, by the way? I never got to check any half-time scores. Sim goes over too easily against Connolly. Burns, Virtue, Hamilton, Sims, Virtue, nice, Hill into Virtue, tries to go into Sims, well read by Rossiter. Sims is making those little runs, trying to create those pockets of space, and Hamilton will nick the Fleetwood man Connolly, and you'll pick up the ball and will launch it long. Fleetwood just launch it long when they get the ball, and it's like, we need to keep hold of it and retain possession, because the way it's going, Blackpool are going to be the only team to score in this game. Fleetwood subs reminder of Biggins, Coleman, Duffy, Holgate, Madden, Shaden, Morris and Saunders. So Saunders and Madden. Duffy could probably come on and change the game, possibly Shaden, Morris. Blackpool have got 4 subs left. And they've got to use them in 2 goals. So you can make a double change, a 3 and a 1, or 4 in 1. So poor pass, and Garner will pick up on it, but Dougal wins it back. Matty Virtue now for the Seasiders. Turton does well. And Burns will win it back. Andrew gets a little pocket of space. Andrew will try and play it long to Vassell. Ballard intercept. This is just awful. That's a must-win game, but not a must-not-lose game for both sides, isn't it? So, a 0-0. It is still 0-0. The ticker's on down below. The ticker's down below. Kai does really well there, Sully Kai. Won't get anything, but Dougal will retain possession of number 12. It's a poor pass by Dougal, but it could reach off for Sims. Sims will try and get in against Cairns. I just can't quite work it out. Is Wes Burns on? Yes. A reminder that Fleetwood team, I'll just put it on your screens now for those that have just joined us. Cairns, Andrew, Hill, Connolly, Denesian, Burns, Batty, Finlay, Rossiter, Vassell, Garner. Not a lot has happened in this game. It's been a poor game of football. Put it that way. Connolly now. He will launch it long. We'll try and get Janai Denesian in. Can't quite do so. And Fleetwood are going to make a change. It looks to be Paddy Madden to come on. Come on, Paddy. I would love to see him get a goal. Dougal. Virtue. Ballard. He'll go long. Hamilton does really well. Gets beyond Andrew. Hamilton against Andrew. Will try and cut it on his left. He goes the other way, puts the ball in, scrambles across to Denesian. Lucky to get there, clears that away. And Blackpool will come again. Come on! Wake up, man. Garner. Burns. Long ball over the top. Oh, wake up, lads. This is awful. Blackpool are just coming time and time again. Awful. Just awful. Blackpool are going to come again now. Garbutt. Garbutt will play back. And we'll go to Husband. Husband now will wait for a pocket of space. Vassell shuts off the line very well. Ballard. Turton. Ballard again. And Kai again. It's 2 versus 3. Kai's got Sims up with him. He's also got Hamilton. Hamilton! Is that in the post? Was Ken save that? What a move again. That should be 1-0 Blackpool. That was the chance that I thought Blackpool would get. It's a good ball in again. It comes from a ball down the side. Nice slick pass. Kai Sims up with him. He splits Andrew and Connolly. He goes out for Hamilton. It's a tight angle. It goes off the post. That should be 1-0. That's the chance of the game. 66-30. I'll let you know, mate, because I'm on another show at 6 o'clock. So I'll try and get on if I can, mate. I am on the Seaside podcast if anyone wants to tune in later for my reaction of this game. Hopefully it's a winning one, not like this. I want a goal in this game. I want to see a Fleetwood Town winner. Burns. Where's Burns on this left-hand side? Been quiet today. Into Finley. Finley will strike. That's an awful strike. And it's tame into Maxwell. It's a chance. Tell me about it. They've gone from being, to, fire. Rossiter. Finley. Vassell's in. Past Husband. Vassell. Poor shot. It's a tight angle, but again, that's 2 chances in a minute. I think we'll have chances, and we'll probably have, I'll say, 2 more big chances. That wasn't one, that was a chance. And there's going to be a change coming off for Fleetwood. Garner, maybe? Come on, Paddy. Get a goal. I was dreaming that it was going to Stockport yesterday, which nearly gave me a heart attack. And Jed Garner's going to come off. Barry Nicholson giving him one final instruction. He's going to get 22 minutes plus added time. Paddy Madden did score the winner against Blackpool 3 years ago. It's hard to say. Peterborough. I won't say dominating at all. I think it's been 50-50, but Blackpool have just shaded it. Donesian, good press by Yates, throwing Fleetwood. It's a poor game, it really has. Welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you're well. I think we're going to have a throw-in now. Going to be a long one. Referee will stop it. Of course he will. Of course he will. And Blackpool are going to play out. Is there going to be another throw to Fleetwood? Yes, it is. Let me know. Is there going to be a winner in this game with 21 minutes to go? Let me know in the chat down below. Donesian. He will try and get Vassell. Vassell will turn. Husband will put it across. We'll try and get Madden. Andrew could have come in. Hamilton, superb defending. He's just stopped a Danny Andrews strike. Rossiter. Oh, what a tackle on Dougal. And Finley a tackle on the Blackpool man. 2 very good tackles. 2 very good crunching tackles. I know it's weird, isn't it? We've been very pragmatic. I think they've been not great, but we've not been great. They'll be the ones that will win it if they were to be a winner. I can't see us winning it 1-0. I'd love to think so, but Blackpool are the ones on top right now as we approach 69-45. A long ball from the Seasiders, and that'll go into Cairns, and Cairns will bring it down. 20 minutes to go, guys. Who's winning it? Let me know. Well, 58 likes. I think we got 70 likes the last time we played Blackpool at home in the league. If we can beat that, that'll be amazing. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're I think 22 away from 6,100. Finley will pick up the ball. Dan Batty now. A nice little turn. Danny Andrews got Madden up above him. And he's going to go out onto the left-hand side. And again, Burns slits. Burns just looked to change on the right-hand side now. And it looks to me that Burns has changed his role on this right-hand side. I think Andrew maybe gone to left centre-half, Donesian at right centre-half. I was only saying that he should have done it at the start of the game, but what do I know? Batty. Donesian. Long ball over the top. Howard love a first win at Bloomfield Road. Only we've been there 4 times, lost all 4. 1-0, 2-1, 2-1, 3-1. The first time they didn't have a shot on target. They scored with an own goal. Pondy. 2-1, they won it in the last minute. 2-1, they won it in the last minute. And 3-1, they deserve to win. Imagine the third time in a row, Blackpool scored in the 95th minute. If that happened again, I couldn't deal with it. Gone to a flat back forward, United right wing back. Right, okay. So the sell out on the left. So is it Madden out on the left and sell out into the middle? Yeah, because I've not got commentary on. So it does look to me to be a 4-3-3, and we look a little bit more steady with that. Burns looks to change formation. It looks like Bissell through the middle, Madden out on the left. Is that how it is? And Fleetwood are going to launch it long and again. 14 shots to 6, but I bet on time it's about 5-1 or something. There's not been many, or 5-2 or something like that. Blackpool chances haven't been great, but it only takes a second to score a goal, as Brian Clough said. Turtle will retain possession. 18 minutes to go. Blackpool 0, Fleetwood Town 0. Oh, I can't deal with losing this in the last minute again. Virtue, Yates. Virtue. Hamilton. Yates. Hamilton again into the box. Good tackle, Conley. Let him know you're there. Hamilton again in Yates. Cause me problems. I'll tell you something. They are fast, energetic, on it, quick. And Blackpool are going to make their second sub of the afternoon. I think this one is going to be, is it Mitchell? Is it coming on for the Seasiders? Oh, he's a horrible man. Horrible man. Not going to, coming off 22, CJ Hamilton. I said he won't last the full thing. And Dimitri Mitchell, who's kind of a left wing back. Like a left wing back, right wing back. He can play anywhere, really. He's more of a defensive-minded midfield man, defensive midfield man. He'll go out and probably one of the wings, but he's still a very good player. A long ball by Hill. Madden will nod it on. Dougal. Yates. Sims has got it back again. Start with Mitchell, who's just come on off Finlay in the corner. 16.5 minutes to go. Oh, Lord. And Black's going to have a corner. Oh, I just know they're going to score in the last minute, don't you? You just know they're going to score in the last minute and win it, don't you? Or even win the game late. You just know. It's just written in the stars for them to do it. And me to be another meme. I'd be starstruck if they scored again in the last minute. Ball in on the corner. Over Cairn. Ooh, it's a good delivery. Not go out for a goal kick. That was pinging him. Great ball. 15 minutes and 40 seconds to go, lads. Who is winning it? What's your final score prediction? The man of the match will be announced in about 10 or 11 minutes. I've got to think of one first for Fleetwood. There's a few, but not on the attacking side, put it that way. I'd bring probably Duffy on next for Finlay or Batty. I think are they both on the yellow? I know Batty is. I know it's Finlay. I'd take Finlay or Batty off and bring Duffs on. But Grayson doesn't like making subs for some reason. Blackpool fans, did he not like making subs at Blackpool? Mitchell. We'll try. Oh, he's got past Madden with ease. He's kept that in. He's going to square on with Andrew. Fresh legs. Oh, he's just left that beyond him. He's got runners in Ollie Turton. Oh, Andrew, that is poor. Why do that? Why do that? He just clattered out. Oh, my Lord. He's just clattered out the Blackpool man Turton. And they have got a free kick in a very dangerous possession about that much, probably about 2 yards outside the penalty box. Andrew's on a yellow card, deservedly so. And they've got a chance to whip this ball in and get it on like the Ballards or Sims. And they've got, Kai and Yates that can poach it. Oh, Lord. That was a poor decision. Oh, Lord. We've got to be strong here. Because Blackpool are very good from set pieces this year. They scored one like this against us last year. They're going to whip this in. It won't surprise me if this went in. They've got Kai and Garbett over it. Two very good aerial set piece takers. Two good players as well. Kai scored from one from this range. He's going to leave it to Garbett, the former Evertonian man. He's going to look to bend this in. He had. Oh, what a save, Kenzie. He went for goal and Kenzie tipped it over the top. It was one that they tried to do last year against Krellin. It went in, but this time Kerr's onto it. He tips it over the top. He has to be alert. Blackpool again, they're pulling the strings. It's a good ball. To save that Ken's, yeah, he should make. He just tips it above him. It's no real wide of him. And they're going to have a corner. They have a few in a block. Good ball in. Header on by Paddy Madden again. And Finley will head that up. And he'll volley it away. But he's to nowhere. And Burns can maybe run the attack. And Burns has won the header. And Kyle Vassell is in. Vassell goes through. He has been cutted down by Ollie Turton. But what a tackle, Ollie Turton. He made one within the first 20-25 minutes in the first half on Vassell. He's just made one with 13 minutes to go. Two vital defensive tackles from Ollie Turton from right back on Vassell. And Madden has turned Garbett, but Garbett does well. And he'll put it out. But again, this game, it has a goal in it. It has a goal in it. Shut on me. Yeah, very much so. Come on, Fleetwood. Hopefully, mate. Remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Andrew's going to take this throw in. I never get hyped up for these games because they're always awful. Dougal, Yates, Virtue, Dougal, Kai. And Blackpool going to play on again. Sims. Good tackle, Hill. Good tackle, Hill. And he's got a throw in Fleetwood, to be fair. 12 minutes to go in this game. I maybe bring Duffy and... Yeah, I bring Duffy on right now. Or Duffy and Saunders, maybe. Match him up, go 4-4-2. Hill with a long throw in. I'm so nervous, man. I don't know why. The header on by Dougal. Kai. Yates. Quick feet. Finley. Good tackle. Yates. Will press that down and makes Finley go back into Cairns. Cairns will take the right foot. Cairns will launch that forward. Vassell will head that on. And Batty could be in. Good block by, again, Ballard. They've just read it and Fleetwood keep that in play. Burns. Good ball in needed. Poor ball throwing. Every time Fleetwood have got in, they've just read it. There could be a chance where Fleetwood do get in and have a chance. And they're going to need to take it. Yeah, I agree. And he's close to my man in the match. Put it that way. There's two. It's him and Conley at the moment. But I'm going to leave it for another 9 minutes. Yeah, 9 or 10 minutes. I'll give it out with a minute to go. Let me know your man in the match so far today has been. It's going to be a long throw-in. This is the first time that we can get it. Not really had any corners in the second half, I don't think. So, you know, this could be like a corner with his long throw-in. No goals come from it yet. Hopefully this could be the first time. Poor header, and it's out by Dougal. It's going to be a free kick to the Seasiders. Oh, what a poor game. We always get hyped up for them and they're always 0-0. Or 1-0 Blackpool. Or 2-1 Blackpool. Or 3-1 Blackpool. But Maxwell's going to take this goal kick. He's taking it short. Blackpool have drawn the last two home games. 1-1 and 1-1. Crewe and AFC Wimbledon. This could be another 2 points drop for them. Unless they find a win in the next 10 minutes. I'd love to make it 3 points drop for them. But at the moment, I just can't quite see a winner in this game. Ken's going to smash that long. Vassell and it's on for Batty. Batty's got overlap in Burns. Burns, do something good. Burns pulls it back. Vassell! Oh! Should be 1-0. If that's Paddy Madden, that's 1-0. Again, I don't think either side deserves to be winning this. I think it's been an even encounter, but there will be a side that wins it. Be 0-0 or there'll be a goal in it. There'll be a late goal. I'm going to say that now. Batty, good ball, probably to Blackpool. But Burns again. Vassell. It's an acre that Madden goal against Blackpool a few years ago. It's a good chance. Should score. Probably like his third chance of the game. With 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go plus added time. That was a huge chance for Fleetwood at Bloomfield Road. You won't get a better one than that. Dougal loses out. Vassell will shield that well. Paddy Madden. Good ball to Burns. Burns stays onside despite the calls, but Burns, poor pass. Come on, the Codheads. Thank you, mate. Hopefully that we can get a goal for as soon as possible. That would be very, very nice. Finley will pick up. Get Duffy on or something. Make a sub, Grayson. Don't leave it too late. He's only made one from when that was Garner. Blackpool made two. Mitchell and Virtue that first half sub. So a long ball out to the left-hand side. Mitchell will pick it up. Oh, Lord. Mitchell now. Turton. Mitchell. Dougal. Husband. Good ball in by Husband. Away. Finley will miss it. Virtue to the box. Batted away by Andrew. Why? What are they unhappy about? What are they unhappy about? I don't know. There's no reason to moan. They've been poor, but they've not been bad. They've not been good, but they've not been bad. That's the thing with Blackpool. But it only takes, a second to score a goal, and the game's not done until it's over. Blackpool will play back into Maxwell. 7 minutes to go almost. Dougal will go back to Maxwell. Chris Maxwell now will take that with his left foot. Will hammer it away. Rossiter, Finley, long ball over the top. Poor, not to anyone. I'd make a sub. I'd bring Duffy on now, personally. This is the time to make an attacking change, in midfield. Rest one of the midfield three, you know what I mean? Batty and Rossiter have played a lot of minutes. Take Batty off. I'd rather go to win it, it was Vassell. Blackpool throw. 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes to go. Turton. Mitchell will beat Andrew. Goes on the right-hand side. Andrew shrugs him off. Good defensively. Mitchell a bit weak. 6 minutes to go. Is it 1-1 or 2-1? It's a huge few minutes coming up. I just can't imagine Blackpool scoring in the last minute. That's what's been in my head. It's happened again. Is it? Go on, the Dale. Long ball over the top. We'll try and get the sell in. Unlucky. Good chance, though. Ballard. Ballard on the ball now. 5 minutes to go. Huge 5 minutes in this game. Oh, man. I'm not going to dream of that because Blackpool always score last minute against us. So I'm not going to get too excited just yet. I think I've decided, but I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. I think it's nailed on, isn't it? Who's got it? Come on, Fleetwood. I just want that 4th consecutive win. This would be 5 unbeaten if we draw or win, of course. Wouldn't be a bad point, and it would stop their charge to the playoff. But there's still, 4 minutes to go, plus maybe about 4 added time. I'd like to see a sub. If I sell on to that, He's had chance in this game that he's just can't quite tuck away. Burns now. Burns, pass the ball, well done. Fleetwood again, give it away sloppily and Blackpool come out. Dougal, lovely feet with Kai. Dougal, nice pass, Yates. Good tackle, Andrew. He goes out for Fleetwood. Whoa! Well, anyway, he's giving it Blackpool throwing. I need one goal for Blackpool. You don't want that in here. I don't want that in here. Remember, guys, 2 hours now. If you're new to the channel, please like, please subscribe. It will be massively appreciated. Kai will offer support. Quite get it. Long ball over the top. Going to be a throw into Fleetwood. 3 minutes and 15 to go. Finley now. Been a bit quiet today, Finley. I want Duffy on. Bring him on. He'll bring him on about 90+1. I guarantee they'll make a sub on, the first minute of injury. Oh, go on now. Make a difference. Fleetwood play back. We're inviting pressure. Cairns. Goes long for self-fouled. Not given. Hill. Misses the header. Finley. Well done. Rossiter. Better. Come on. Batty. Oh, Batty again. Poor pass. 2.5 minutes to go. 150 seconds to go, and we've added time. Rossiter will pick up the ball. Come on! I'd love it if we scored now. Put it that way. There's a Fleetwood man down, and we're going to have to put it out of play. Get a sub on, in my opinion. Batty's the one that's down. He's absolutely knackered, Batty. He's running himself into the ground. I get him off. I bring Duffy on. Duffy or Shaden Morris. Someone like that. I think he will make a sub. I think he will. This will be added on into added time. Duffy's up. Batty's all right, but he looks tired. He looks like he's hobbling. Make a sub. I bet he'll bring on Biggins or something like that. Dougal's going to... it's going to be, I think, a throw into Blackpool because we are the ones that kicked it out. 1.5 minutes. They're going to long throw it back to us. Fair play. 90 seconds to go here at Bloomfield Road. Another 0-0 against Blackpool. This will be the first ever point at Bloomfield Road against them. Improvements, but I want 3. Hill lunged it long. Oh, he's gone out for a Fleetwood throw-in. After all the pain I've had in the 90 minute against them, I'd love a last-minute goal against them. But knowing now, look, they'll score late. They'll score late. So it's just in my head, mate. It's just in my head. It's going to be a long throw by Hill. 89 on the clock. We will announce our man of the match after this chance. I've already decided. I think you guys know what it's going to be. Hill. Long throw. It needs to be good. Another poor one. Another poor one, really. Finley yaks that back in. Kai will miss it. Blackpool's still not fully away. Oh, if we score, limbs. But I think it's looking for a 0-0, unfortunately. I'll take a point before the game, but it's been poor today, and Blackpool are going to run away with it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Blackpool are breaking away. Oh, no. Oh, no. Turton into the Fleetwood half, pulls it back, puts it inside, shoots, what a block, comes out, Virtue, deflected. Side netting, what a chance. That should be 1-0 Blackpool. Thank God. Thank God. I'd like to use another word right now, but deflected is just wide. That would have been a cruel way to lose. It's the corner, 90th minute. And there's a yellow card in there for the Fleetwood man. I don't know what for. Never saw it. Blackpool corner. 30 seconds into any time. We don't know how many yet. I'd say maybe 4 or 5. This is where Blackpool always score against us, lads. So get ready. Get ready for the memes where they score against us. Because that's what normally happens against these lot. They like a last-minute goal against us. It's a good ball in. On the keeper's throat. Still not out, and Bissell will chase that down. Bissell will volley that forward, and it will go to the Blackpool man. Good header on. Burns. How long had he done? Burns. Oh, nice. Into the Fleetwood man. Good ball into the box. Vassell brings it down well. Vassell brings it fall back in. Oh, Maxwell brings it down well. Oh. And Blackpool are going to come out again. How long's left? How many injury time minutes are there? They've not said we're 80 seconds in. Mitchell. Turton. Dougal. I don't know how many minutes are added on, but I'm guessing 4. Oh, 4. There we go. We're a third of the way through. Virtue. Oh, Lord. They're going to come again. Mitchell. Ball in. Shot. Straight at Cairns. 2 minutes to go. Blackpool having a late flurry. It's been a poor game, really. A game that no side deserves to win, but probably no side they don't deserve to lose. Blackpool probably shaded it. Cheers, Sean. A long ball over the top. Oh, Dougal win it. Donesian. Virtue. Finlay. Dougal. Finlay wins it. I think that's the first time Dougal's not won a 50-50 all day. Oh, long, poor ball, and that'll a minute and a half. Looks like to be another 0-0 against Blackpool. We've not scored against Blackpool this year. 57% possession for Blackpool, 43 to Fleetwood. Long ball over the top. Batty, good block by Dougal. Done well. Blackpool spread it out the play. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. It's the last minute of the game. They've kept it in. Turton. Good ball. Needed by Turton, but he's gone into Virtue. Good player, Virtue. Dougal. Probably one of the best players on the pitch today. Husband. Deep in Fleetwood's half. The former Fleetwood man. Dougal. Kai. Good ball in. Turton. Great ball in. Header on over the bar. And that might just be it. Maybe one time for one last chance for either team. 30 seconds in. Blackpool have probably deserved to win today's game. Fleetwood again have been poor, but I'll take a 0-0. That'll be 3-0. That'll be 3 clean sheets in a week. 11 collected from Blackpool, Accrington, Lincoln, Shrewsbury, and Gillingham. So good week, good couple of weeks. We're 3 points away from 50. But you always want to beat the rivals, even though we're not rivals, even though it's not a derby. The referee might blow his whistle when Cairns takes this goal kick. There might be time for one last chance. Cairns will reach that long and the referee will blow his whistle. And that is it. It ends. Fleetwood Town nil, Blackpool nil here at Bloomfield Road. A game that, was probably a poor game, really. And, we get another clean sheet. We stopped Blackpool winning the game. I thought overall Blackpool probably deserved to win the game, but although Fleetwood ran themselves into the ground today, and it's another point collected. I think Blackpool see it as 2 points dropped, and that's another third consecutive draw on the road for them at home. I thought we were superb defensively. I thought we played very well. My man in that terms, my man of the match is James Hill. I thought he was superb today. There won't probably be a match review, really, because, let's be honest, there's nothing really to review. I'm going to be honest, there's probably not going to be a match review for that reason. But if you are new to the channel, guys, please please subscribe. Swindon lost 3-1. Bristol Rovers 0-0. Charlton 1-1. Burton won 3-0. Hull won 2-0. Lincoln lost. Wow. MK Dons drew. So there's a lot of thingy. But my man of the match is definitely Hilly. I think a young lad, Blackpool. Cost us that goal last year, a couple of years ago. He stood up for himself today. Didn't get bullied by the aerial presence of their attack. But, I think the draw was a fair result. I thought Blackpool probably shaded it. But, I'll take a point and stop Blackpool climbing into those top 6 places. And, again, it's disappointing that we've not got maximum points. I am going to end it here, guys. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a good stream. Thank you for your guys' support as ever. We are back on Tuesday at 7:30 as Fleetwood Town entertain Ipswich Town. Please make sure to join me for that. It's a good point on the road for this for the Cods. The seaside is pegged back at Bloomfield Road. Awful George. I know that we need to review to that. Oh yeah, I was thinking I can't say what I'm needing to say. They scored the last minute. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, I'll see you later. Please remember to like and subscribe. Up the Cod. Fair play to Blackpool. I thought they were, relatively okay. And they'll be up there at the end of the season. I'll see you on Tuesday night for the visit of Ipswich Town. Go on the Cods. See you later, guys. Up the Cod. Another derby that ends in 0-0.